Welcome to Let Us Start Educational Channel. In last class, we had done some problems on vectors. Let us solve the remaining problems. So, here the problem given is a car weighing 100 kg on a slope that makes an angle 30 degrees with the horizontal. The component of car's weight parallel to the slope is, the value of G is given as 10 meter per second square. This means G is nothing but acceleration due to gravity. So, concept behind this we discussed in last classes. We discussed some concepts related to vectors. So there we discussed about this concept. What is that concept? A car is weighing 100 kg on a slope. This is a slope. This is a slope. In this, a car is moving on this 100 kg. So find out the component of car's weight. The component of car's weight parallel to the slope. So we have to identify this is the slope. This is the slope. A car is on that slope. So this is making an angle of 30 degrees with the horizontal. It is making an angle of 30 degrees with the horizontal. This is weight of the object, weight of the car, mg. This horizontal component for the slope is m sin theta. What is this? The horizontal component parallel to the slope is mg sin theta. So we have to find out the value of mg sin theta. They have asked in the problem the car's weight parallel to the slope, that is mg sin theta. So we have to find out the value of mg sin theta. They have asked the component parallel to the slope, and another one is perpendicular to the slope, that is mg cos theta. But that is not asked in this problem. Just they are asked the component parallel to the car, that is mg sin theta. Let us solve this. So you have to find out the value of mg sin theta. Mass of the object is 100 kg. Given that m is equal to 100 kg. They have given the value of g 10 meter per second square. So the cos component parallel to the slope. This is the slope. This component is parallel to the slope. That is mg sin theta. So the problem they have given that it is making an angle of 30 degrees with the horizontal. That is, it is making an angle of 30 degrees with the horizontal. It is making an angle of 30 degrees. So mg sin theta is, m is 100, g is taken as 10, and the value of theta is sin 30, 100,000 into the value of sin 30 is 1/2. So the component of cos weight parallel to the slope is 500 newtons. This is a simple problem. This is a simple problem if we know the concepts. Otherwise, it is hard to us. So, option 1 is the correct one. Next one is, a room has dimensions 3 meters, 4 meters, 5 meters. A fly starting at one corner ends up at the diametrically opposite corner. The magnitude of displacement of the fly is. Room dimensions. Length వచ్చేసి 3 meters. Breadth వచ్చేసి 4 meters. Height వచ్చేసి 5 meters. So, a fly starts from one corner. Suppose that this is a room. It starts from this is length, this is breadth, this is height taken as height. So, it starts from one corner and it reaches to the opposite corner. Find out the displacement of the fly. Formula for this is, one formula is here, that is L square plus B square plus H square. So this is equal to root over L square is 3 square, B square is 4 square. Next one is H square is 5 square. So minus 16, 25, value is root 50. 50 is 25 into 2. So root 25 into root 2. The value of root 5 is 5 root 2. The fly makes a displacement of 5 root 2. Displacement is measured in meters. Here the displacement of fly is 5 root 2 meters. So the option 4th one is the correct one, 5 root 2 meters. Next one is, the maximum resultant of two concurrent forces is 10 newtons. The maximum resultant of two concurrent forces is 10 newtons and their minimum resultant is 4 newtons. The magnitude of large forces. So, two concurrent forces are there. Maximum resultant. Resultant means, so Suppose that F1 and F2 are two vectors. So resultant of this is R bar is equal to F1 bar plus F2 bar. So the resultant is R bar is equal to F1 bar plus F2 bar. But magnitude of maximum resultant is, that means F1 plus F2 is 10 newtons and minimum resultant F1 minus F2 is 4 newtons. So find out the large force. So two forces are there, F1, F2. Maximum resultant is given as 10 newtons. Minimum resultant is given as 4 newtons. So which one is the large one? F1 is the large one, F2 is the large one. In F1 and F2, which force is the larger? Let us find out this. F1 plus F2 is, maximum resultant is 10 newtons. Minimum resultant is 4 newtons. So F2 answer 2F1 is 14 newtons. So F1 is 14 by 2 newtons, that is 7 newtons. Next one is F1 is 7 newtons. F1 plus F2 is equal to 10 newtons. Substitute the value of F1 here. We get the value of F2. F2 is 10 minus F1 is 10 minus 7. F2 is 3 newtons. Which one is the large force? F1 is the large force. It is the magnitude of large force 7 newtons. Here the option is 7 newtons. Next one is the resultant of two vectors. Two vectors are given here. Their magnitudes are 3 units and 5 units. The resultant of two vectors of magnitudes. Two vectors which are 3 units or 5 units. Their resultant is perpendicular to 3 units. The angle between the vectors is. So two vectors are given here. 3 units Next one is 5 units. So these two vectors resultant is perpendicular to 3 units. So 3 units perpendicular is in this direction. So here the condition is two vectors 3 newtons and 5 newtons. Their resultant is perpendicular to 3 units. మనకి ప్రాబ్లంలో ఏమి ఇచ్చారు కండిషను, ఆ కండిషన్ మనం ఇక్కడ రాసుకున్నాం. నెక్స్ట్ సో ఫైండ్ అవుట్ ది యాంగిల్ బిట్వీన్ వెక్టర్స్. మనము ఈ వెక్టర్స్ మధ్య యాంగిల్ని ఐడెంటిఫై చేయాలి. డైరెక్షన్స్ ఆర్ మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్. So according to Pythagoras theorem, keep this as x. Keep this as x. According to Pythagoras theorem, y square is equal to x square plus 3 square. Y square is equal to x square plus 3 square. So x square is equal to y square minus 3 square. Y square is 5 plus 25 minus 3 square is 9. X square is equal to 16. X is equal to root 16 and is 4. So value of this one is 3, this one is 5. Just to find out the value of this one. No, find out the angle between these two vectors. 3, 5. మరి యాంగిల్ మెజర్ చేయడానికి ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయడానికి మనకు ఒక కండిషన్ ఉంది. ఏంటి? 2 వెక్టర్స్ మధ్య యాంగిల్ మనం మెజర్ చేయాలంటే అంటే ఇక్కడ టైల్ కానీ హెడ్ కానీ కోయిన్సైడ్ అవ్వాలి. మరి ఇక్కడ 2 వెక్టర్స్ ఉన్నాయి. టైల్ హెడ్ కోయిన్సైడ్ అయ్యావా? అవ్వలేదు. అవ్వనప్పుడు మనము ఏం చేయాలి? కండిషన్ ఏంటి? సో ఇలాగా ఎక్స్టెన్షన్ చేసుకోవాలి. ఎక్స్టెన్షన్ చేసుకుంటే అప్పుడు టైల్ కోయిన్సైడ్ అవుతాయి అన్నమాట. ఇప్పుడు మనకి ఈ యాంగిల్ వచ్చేసి మనకు కావాల్సినటువంటి యాంగిల్ అవుతుంది. సో మరి మనము మెజర్ చేయటము ఎలాగ? ఈ యాంగిల్ని మనకు కావాల్సింది 3కి 5కి మధ్య యాంగిల్ కాబట్టి మనకి 2 కాంపోనెంట్స్ కావాలి. సో tan theta is equal to opposite side by adjacent side. That is I have tan theta is equal to 4. That is 1.33. Theta is equal to tan inverse of 1.33. That is 53.12 degrees. tan theta వాల్యూ వచ్చేసి 53.12 degrees. సో మనకి యాంగిల్ వచ్చేసి 53.12 degrees. ఈ యాంగిల్ వచ్చేసి 53.12 degrees. కానీ మనం ఏం చేసాం? హెడ్ కోయిన్సైడ్ అవ్వలేదు కాబట్టి ఎక్స్టెండ్ చేస్తే ఈ యాంగిల్ వచ్చేసి మనకి 2 వెక్టర్స్ మధ్య యాంగిల్ అవుతుందన్నమాట. ఇది కండిషన్. సో ఈ టోటల్ యాంగిల్ ఎంత అవుతుంది అంటే 180 degrees. మొత్తము 180 కాబట్టి 180లో నుంచి మనము 53.12 degrees తీసేస్తే మనకి యాంగిల్ వస్తుంది. సో 53.12. సో ఈ పాయింట్స్ కూడా మనం నెగ్లెక్ట్ చేయొచ్చు. degrees, that is 7 slope to 127 degrees. So here the angle is 127 degrees. The angle between these two vectors is 127 degrees. Here first option is the correct one. The angle between these two vectors is 127 degrees. Next one is the magnitude of two vectors P bar and Q bar differ by 1. Magnitude of two vectors P bar, Q bar and two vectors. But magnitude difference వచ్చేసి 1. Condition is given as P minus Q is 1. Other condition is the magnitude of their resultant makes an angle of tan inverse of 3/4 with P bar. Angle between P bar and Q bar is. So condition given is P minus Q is 1. Other one is the magnitude of their resultant. PQ అనేవి టూ వెక్టర్స్, వాటి రిజల్టెంట్ వచ్చేసి ఆర్ అనుకుంటే ఆ రిజల్టెంట్ వచ్చేసి ఎంత యాంగిల్ చేస్తుంది పీ బార్ తోటి tan inverse of 3/4. సో పీ బార్ ఈజ్ ఏ వెక్టర్ and Q bar is a vector. So their resultant are making an angle of tan inverse of 3/4. దాన్ని మనము ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయాలి. So they have given us P minus Q equal to 1. Theta is tan inverse of 3/4. Tan theta is 3/4. So form a triangle using this. This is 3, this is 4, this is 3, this is 4. So the resultant makes an angle of tan inverse of 3/4 with P bar. సొల్యూషన్ వచ్చేసి ఇవి 3 4 ఆర్ వచ్చేసి ఏమవుతుంది √p² ప్లస్ q², that is 16 plus 9, that is r is √25, that is 5. The value of r is 5. So magnitude of P minus Q. So it is a right angle triangle. 4, 3, 4, 5 coordinates. The angle between these vectors is 90 degrees. 90 degrees. Your every like is most important for me. Like this channel, comment it and share it to others who is preparing JEE Mains, EAMCET and NEET examinations. Subscribe this channel for getting more valuable videos. Thank you.